Okay, so January 8th, Friday, we reached 40K. This is the CME chart on the weekly. This line was drawn on the monthly chart, and I think we closed quite on top, so I'm still bullish. I see these 2 points on the weekly, that point with that point make this line, and I see this target as the first target now, except if we close below on the weekly below this white line. So for now, targets are like 45 to 50K if we hold the 40K. And yeah, so this is the CME, just straight parabolic line up, big FOMO and hype on all the media from Bloomberg, Economist. So basically everyone is speaking about Bitcoin is the best asset and as an hedge. So many people now, like all the FOMO buyers, people who don't know how to trade, they just see this, so I think they will buy the tops and it will go higher, and then we will have a crash sooner or later, a correction for sure. JP Morgan gives targets of 146K or 126K as a long-term target. So, and this was on Bloomberg yesterday. So this will create lots of hype. People who didn't get in will try to get in. So it's like 2017. So for now, all candles are green. Nothing is bearish at the moment. And so this is the CME chart. The supports it's always the same. So as we can see on the weekly on Coinbase, we already passed this trend line and now we are going for the 45K, which is this trend line here. We are going to this area, at least looks like in a weekly basis. The Fibonacci extensions also showing those areas over there. Of course, we can have like a fake out and we come down big time. Yeah, so it's all about risk management. So the places to buy, I already explained. It's on the moving average, is quite below because we are parabolic. On the weekly, on the monthly, just these lines here. It's a matter of patience now for investors. Short-time traders, they can just scalp this volatility in and out. Okay, so this is the Coinbase chart. Now I'm going for the... So all are different in terms of trend lines. So this is the Bitstamp. So Bitstamp actually, I think we rejected. That's why we are starting to get RIN. So it's so tricky now. It's about checking the low time frames. We are overbought, extremely overbought on the weekly. It's unbelievable where we are. We are hitting all the records, but we still can go higher. But on Bitstamp, we can go down from here. So let's see what we are doing. And on euros, we also reach this trend line from here. And so it's also, we need to check if we manage to keep on pushing higher. So yeah, that's it. If we take out all these, of course, areas to buy are the 12, 21, the 20. It's quite easy. Basically, it's the top of Bitcoin. This cluster here, this top here, the 14K. Of course, this one here, the 12K, around 12K. And then if we go lower, we have all these moving averages for bigger crashes. But this area wasn't tested, the 10.9. There's a few areas in this cluster here that weren't tested, and Bitcoin can go down pretty fast. So all the major institutions bought on 10K, they bought here on this area, on this accumulation, on the 21 moving average. And other ones bought on the breakout. So there's a good support here, but people who bought here, they are already doing 2x, and people who bought, institutions that bought on 10K, like Jack Dorsey, etc., like PayPal, so they are already on 4K, so they have to take profits sooner or later, the biggest institutions, and that's it. So just be careful, because this is parabolic. When we start to go parabolic, even if we go higher, we have big moves down. As we can see, volatility still didn't happen. For now, we are still being just going green. We still haven't any big volatility at the moment. Just this week here until the 21 and push higher. So was the dip to buy here on the euros. So now the dips are from here up until here, and with stop losses. Just wait for the candles to close, and that's it. Not much to say, just putting the daily. Ethereum went to 1,000 euros, 1,015 euros. And let's see what we do now. This is the daily, starting to get red. Support, of course, it's here on 27.5 to the 21 here on 24.2. If we hold these two lines, this is our dips to buy with the stop loss below. You can have the stop loss below these 2 weeks here, and just accumulate until here. And let's see what we do. But we can go down in a big time, like something like this. So who knows? For now, we are still good, still bullish. On the daily, basically, on euros, we close below this trend line. So it's a bit tricky. And I'm doing 1 hour now. So we are red. And I think we will come down at least here. And who knows if we come down at least to here, doing a higher low compared with this week. This is euros. But remember, we rejected this trend line on euros. And euros is a good chart. And we are already pointing down on the daily. So actually I'm shorting this top, but with a small position, because if we go higher, if we close above this trend line here, I'm out, and it still can happen. So my stop loss is around here, so it's very easy. And I can just scalp until here or until here on leverage, and have many targets from this top, especially when I look at the euro. But of course, in 1 hour in, we close above, basically, or on top of the trend line and the bit stamp, and it's trying to hold to push higher. So it's indecision now to see what we do, but remember, we are extremely overbought. So it's a matter of time. We can have like a week up and then big move down, or we can just come down from here, or even push higher and go make a new all-time high again and start keep on grinding up in this channel here. And we have been just, all the dips have been bought basically, and we've been doing higher lows all the time. We tested here the Fibonacci extension, this support, and then we tested the point of control here, which was this area here. We came, so still bullish. We are consolidating here to try to decide if we keep on grinding on this channel. We can also do a trend line with this line here. So this is quite easy. The bots have been working well. So we can also do this trend line here as a support area and do another higher low. And we are just ranging to try to push higher, or if we don't have strength to pass here, we will come lower. So let's see, the 200s are here on the 1 hour. So let's see what we do. Just risk management. Remember, we are starting to get red. And yeah, so I'm putting the 4 hours just to see. The 4 hours, yeah, it's hard to tell that on the trend line. We close really on top, so I don't, this can be bullish or bearish. It's totally indecision, but we are starting to get red. So this is it. This is the channel to watch. If we start to close below the 21 and the 20 here, we can come here. If we miss this, we have this. So we have many buying opportunities. And then let's see if we have strength to push higher if we come down. All right.